Yeah. Back in the place to be. How you mean? Peachy double dizzle. Smoking that sticky, icky, whistle. Yeah. Antonio. 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 I know this show's called Fredericks, but you can't keep forgetting about Mikel Antonio, Doc. Antonio. 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 There's only one Ryan Fredericks. One Ryan Fredericks. There's only one Ryan Fredericks. One Ryan Fredericks. There's only one number 24. Only one number 24. Only one number 24. Watch the bat signal. It's going to go out. Because whenever you talk about Ryan Fredericks, Wally's World's ears go like Mickey Mouse, dog. Straight up. I ain't even playing with you. The bat signal has been like shot. Shots have been fired. The bat signal is out in effect all the way to Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. How you mean? Or did he say he lived in Boston? I forget now. I know it's Pennsylvania. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Almost positively sure it is. Straight up. But there's only one Ryan Fredericks, dog. One Ryan Fredericks. There's only one Ryan Fredericks. One Ryan Fredericks. There's only one Ryan. Chicken Fredericks. One Ryan Fredericks. So, yo, in the news today, Angelo. No, hold on, he said Angelo. I was going to call him Angelo because I was thinking of Langelo and Angelo or Angelo at the same time. So I said Angelo. Angelo. He's not Angelo. He's Angelo. Angelo Albana, or as we like to call him in West Ham lands. Get away, B. Get away, stupid bees. Get away from me. Get away from me. Yo, piss off. Stupid bee. I hate bees, dog. Because they don't like me. So I don't like them. They could go on a drive to Florida and not come back again. Stupid bees. It's weird because when you get the warm weather, you get bees. When you get the cold weather, you get no bees, but you got cold weather. You know what I'm saying? Real things, real talk. We don't mess about when we walk. And apparently, Ryan Fredericks is going to be able to walk. Because that stupid ground the Manchester United have, stupid ground. Hold on, I'm putting my phone here, guard. Because, like, I noticed y'all can hear me better when it's, like, level. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just something. I guess that's with the speakers and thing. And if I have, like, tons of apps open, my video starts looking like this. And, like, I'm 10 seconds, like, behind or before what I'm actually saying. So I hope the video is, like, on point so I don't look like I'm in some Bruce Lee karate movie. You get what I'm saying? Karate. I call it karate. Karate. But apparently it's supposed to be called karate. I don't know. But yeah, I hope I don't look like I'm in like a ha. What did you say? Come fight me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be on them things because I like everything in sync. Like my name was Justin Timberlake, Doc. How do you mean? But yeah, Ryan Fredericks, stupid Manchester United ground that's like out to injure players because that's the only way they can win by making a ground that injures players because like the behind the byline it goes like phew, it just dips. Tottenham do the same thing. Straight up. Tottenham and Manchester United corrupt. And it was so good seeing Tottenham lose yesterday. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. It's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. No Pochettino, no mean goals. You ever seen those mean goals? When Kane wanted to play for you, but now Kane don't. He don't even want to play for Tottenham no more, dog. Kane don't even want to play for Tottenham no more. He's just like moping about, like you know, like Titch does his accent perfect, perfect. Like I was gonna try it, but I ain't even trying it because Titch kills it. But it's like he's playing like how he talks, like just like slurish and like dumb founded. Like he's playing dumbfounded right now, dog. Straight up, and he has no heart. He has no heart for Tottenham right now, dog. He has no heart for Tottenham right now, and it's visible, man. It's visible to see. Do I care? No. As long as he shows up for England, I'm happy, dog. I'm happy. As long as he shows up for England, I got nothing to complain about. Nothing whatsoever. But yeah. Okay, so RyaN FredricKs, yeah. Apparently, I get onto that in a bit still. I'm sending the bat signal out to Wally World. Wally World. Bat signals out there, homeboy. Get away, bees. I'm gonna do some kung fu fighting. Like my name is Elvis Presley, dog. I ain't even playing with y'all. I'm about to like do some like Danielson thing. Like, wapash! Like kick him in the head, butt, because like they're like this big, aren't they? Why am I afraid of something this big? Because it can sting me, and I'm allergic to everything. So I know if a bee stings me, I'll probably go into like anaphylactic shock, like straight up. I ain't even playing with you, man. Whatever I get allergic to, it's like, yo, it's windy outside. I'm putting this just like this so it don't blow over, dog. But yeah, I'm allergic to everything, man. And I know if I get stung by bees, yo, that'll be some lethal business. Lethal weapon things like Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, dog. I ain't even playing with you. But yeah, news today. So yeah, Angelo Ogbonna was praising Michael Antonio, saying, "What a player, what a goal." Actually, he praised Michael Antonio, he praised Ben Rama, and he praised Bowen. I thought Bowen, like, yo, he was running, 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 running. He was like the Wile E. Coyote, straight up, like the Roadrunner. They're both the same because they just run after one another, don't they? That's who it is. So Bowen and Ben Rama are like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. That's it. Yes, that's it. Bowen and Ben Rama are like, yes. Bowen and Ben Rama are like Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Straight up. You heard it here first. So, PAI. I know we don't like to talk about pie guys, pies in the sky guys, but like apparently that was just like a smokescreen. Like they never really had any intent to buy the club, but they did. I think they're just saying that because they failed with their two bids and they don't want to look like mugs, but you look like mugs, especially when you get like Rio Ferdinand and Anton Ferdinand to back you. If you had like Joe Cole and like DeCanio backing you, I'd buy into it. But you don't. What up, Wally World? See, I told you the bat signal went out there. Homeboy, like, heard, he saw the bat signal. I told you, man. Yeah, so one of the players who was in the PAI consortium, he's going dolo now, which means solo. We just say dolo because it sounds like cooler. But like he's going dolo now, one of the guys from the consortium. So one of the boys from the consortium's going dolo right now, meaning on his own, and he wants to build up a next consortium. And hold on. Yes, see, I know what's up, Wally. I know the bat signal. I know it's all about the bat signal, dog. Yo, check your Twitter. I'm just saying. But yeah, one of the boys from the consortium, whose name is not mentioned, he wants to do his own thing now and make up his own consortium. And apparently, like, yeah, he's gonna come in with an offer. So maybe this was like the main meat and potatoes behind the consortium approaching us in the first place. He might not have been the man that was like all for Anton Ferdinand, Rio Ferdinand, and Kati to like get behind it. But like this is one of the boys from the consortium. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see if anything surfaces with this unnamed gentleman from PAI to do something. But apparently he's going to put a bid in, and he knows the asking price. It's like, it's funny because like Gold and Sullivan, when we're after somebody, they always lowball them. So like I'll ask 8 million for a player as an agent, and then Gold and Sullivan put in a bid for like 2 mil. And it's like, no, we asked for 8. You know what I mean? And it's okay, yeah, I'll up it to 3. No, Dildo Brothers, we asked for 8 million. Okay, yeah, well, I'll up it up to 5. So it went from 2 to 3 to 5. Like, eventually, because I don't think their negotiating status is that good. So, like, eventually, they're going to end up at 8. It just took them like 6 months to get there rather than 6 days to get there. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like written in stone. If this unnamed gentleman from the consortium, did I just do that? Yeah, I just did that. Wow, that's whack. But like, if this unnamed, I'll do it again, gentleman comes at West Ham's like, listen, I give you 800 million for the squad. They can't say no because that's the price they asked for. You know what I mean? But knowing them, they'll be like, oh yeah, we said 800 million, but we meant 10. Bugger off. Bugger off. Like, no, you asked for like 800. You got offered 5. I think they got offered like 6.5 or 7 on the last deal, like to take over the club, but it didn't happen. Yeah, so if this unnamed gentleman comes in with 8 million, it just is like, whoa, there you go. Bang. I want to buy the club. And he puts like a solid consortium together. Like, imagine if like he put a consortium together with like some rich people up in the world, dog. And then like brought in like Joe Cole, DeCanio, whoever else, man. Not Michael Owen, because Michael Owen is that. But like, I just wanted to say that because I know Michael Owen has no ties to West Ham. He actually hates them. But I just wanted to say Michael Owen because he is that. But yeah, if he puts like a wicked consortium together with people who are West Ham through and through, then yo, you know what I mean? But yo, there's only one RyaN Fredericks, and this man knows the best. So if you don't got your RyaN Fredericks hats on, shirts on, like goggles on, then you're missing out, dog. Straight up. I'm just saying. I am just saying. The bat signal has arrived.
Yay!
How you doing, my man?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are
Isn't that
you?
good? I'm brand new, man. I'm brand new. Like, especially
Awesome.
after the news I heard. No, it wasn't
What's the
yesterday. It was
news?
like the day or the day before that FredricKs, it's after the scan, it was just his ankle. He's gonna be back. They said 10 days like 2 days ago. So it's days. And hopefully what you
Oh,
said in Russ's chat, he will be
oh,
back for Vienna, man. He
I hope
will be back.
so.
Me too, man. We need him. We need that pace, man.
Yeah,
Like
we do.
Europe is 100%, because Europe is a very slow. The Europa League is it's not too quick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
he suits it so well with his pace,
yeah.
man.
Oh, awesome. That's
Yeah.
good news.
That's the best news ever, man. What do you think about that whole Pi thing? Like, one man from Pi wants to set up a new consortium and put an offer in.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's get. No, I have no
yeah.
idea.
Let's just get
I
it
don't.
done. Let's get rid of these 2 spivs that we have, man.
I
Let's just
know
get it.
that would
Let's just.
that would be nice,
I,
but
uh, I
I
couldn't
don't
agree
know.
more, man. I got.
But
Did you watch the? What's the pub you go to? Stout? Is that what it's called?
Stowe's, yeah,
Stove.
STO.
That's it.
Yeah, Stowe's was there. We were there 10 a.m. sharp on Saturday morning. Beautiful.
Yes.
It was sunny in Philadelphia, like it almost always
Yep.
is.
Yep.
And yeah, there we had. There was no Katie though. No, Katie didn't show. So
Aw.
there was some disappointed guys there. I have to, including myself. But Stowe is a great guy, and he I don't know where he finds, but he has some wonderful, lovely, lovely, bartenders, if you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. I know. I know.
I
I
don't
know.
know.
I know exactly what you mean.
I don't know where, wow,
Yeah.
he's the man, It's
Yeah.
like,
That.
wow. There was,
That's
there
just.
was, there was Sarah from she was there last week. It was her first day. And then shortly, so Stowe officially opens, I think, at noon. So
Yep.
so right before noon, the rest of the crew showed up. Wow,
Yeah.
whew,
Yeah.
I wish
Yeah.
I was a younger man, but
Yeah. I could
and
imagine.
not
I
and
could
not
imagine.
married too. But anyway. But we had a great time. Boy, we celebrated with Antonio's goal. It was awesome. It was great
What a
fun.
goal. What a
Yeah,
goal.
yeah. I was content even to get, when we got the goal back. Was that officially given to Bowen? Was that officially Bowen's goal? The first one?
Wow. What was that? What was that, Wally?
When so was that goal that Bowen scored, I guess, was that officially given to him, or was it an own goal?
No, I don't. I think it was given to Furpo
Okay, it's an own
because
goal. Okay.
because of the deflection.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, look at
Well,
Titch.
that's
Titch is in the face. What? Pete and
Titch.
Wally in the building. Big up, Titch.
Titch, bro, I'm ready for you. I'm ready.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, Titch, I told Wally about the one from each, man. I told him
Yeah.
about it. So,
I
just get a hold of the man. Trust me.
Yeah, I sent Titch an email last week. I don't know if he
Yeah,
got it but anyway.
yeah. He's getting, like, what he's doing is he's doing the. So Titch has a just like for the two people that are watching. Yeah. I know, Titch. Calm down, Titch. Calm down. So it's this guy. So it's like what Titch does is like he does a broadcast every Monday called One from Each Team, where you pick one player from each team, including the bench. So it's difficult. So you
Yeah.
gotta hold on. Robbie's in the building. Hold on.
All right.
Hammerstein's United said he didn't get it. I'll check now. Spam. Titch is saying what's up. So yeah, so Titch does one from each team where you have to pick one player from each team, including the bench. And it's very difficult because you can only pick so if you wanted either Antonio Benrahma or Sufal, you can only pick one of them. You know what I
Right.
mean? And if you
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
somebody from United, you can only pick one of them. Like
Right. It's tricky.
if you wanted
Yeah.
somebody from Liverpool, you can only pick one of them. So what he does is, it broadcasts every Monday, and then I think he puts it out on the Monday, and or the Tuesday maybe, depending on. But it's Wally's next up. This week, just to plug his thing, this week he has Charlie Walsh on it. And
Oh.
so he's already had Charlie Boy, free Charlie
Yeah.
Boy. Then he had James Fever, who you know well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And then he had Tuesday, so it's going to be up on Tuesday. Sorry. Then he had Gatesy, Robert Gates from Forge from Iron. This Tuesday it's going to be Charlie Walsh from Hammer's Chat, and then week after that it's going to be Wally World from Stowe.
Wow.
And American Hammer Fan TV. How do you mean?
Yeah. I know. What a lineup. So they start off
What's
with
that, man?
That's a great lineup. They start off with the guys who really know what they're talking about, and then he ends up with me, who hasn't got a clue.
Yeah.
But hey.
That's why I'm going on last. That's why I'm going on.
No, come on. You know your stuff, Peach. You know
No,
your
I know.
stuff.
I'm just playing around, but it's like
Yeah,
that is a dope. Like you got Charlie Boy, you got
yeah.
Fever. Fever's channel
It's a great lineup.
is yo, he's brilliant,
E20.
man.
Yeah,
He's
E20 or
brilliant, man.
something.
What's that?
His channel's like E20 or
Yeah,
E2,
E20's own TV. That's it.
E20 Zone TV. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's smart what he did because you know how like in the news, like for West Ham, you got like West Ham fan zone and this and that
Right.
zone. So he got the
Yeah.
zone and then he got the TV.
Oh yeah.
So and
Right.
E20 is the postal code of Stratford. So
Uh
it's a
huh.
smart name. A smart name.
It is. He's the man.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. If like the one person now was two, now it's one. If you haven't subscribed to E20 Fan Zone, no E20 Zone TV, I always want to say Fan Zone, but E20 Zone TV, subscribe to
Hmm.
that. Hammers Fans United, subscribe to that, and
Yeah.
American Hammer Fan TV, subscribe to that. Straight
American
up.
Hammers TV. American Hammers
Oh, it's
TV.
American Hammers TV. But
Yeah.
see, like this is the same with Feeve. I think like there's a fan in there, like
Uh huh.
E20's own fan TV. But no, okay, good, okay, yeah, American Hammers TV. That's it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Perfect,
Yeah. But hey,
perfect. Yo, did Lee do a show last night? Because I missed that if
no,
he did.
no, he didn't.
No,
He
huh?
didn't. He was busy or something. Yeah. But Katie
Have
did a
you?
show. Katie did
Did
a
she?
show
Oh,
last
wicked.
Thursday.
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
had
I
a
saw the boy. I saw the
yeah,
boy on it. He was from Canada.
yeah. He's
Yeah,
from like Quebec or something,
yeah.
Montreal. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I like I liked the show, but he just
yeah.
kept calling football soccer, and that just bugged me. So I was like, come on, man. Like I know, like we're in Canada. It's like honestly though, it's like my father. My father like used to play football in like
Uh huh.
London, like he was football
Wow.
mad. But since he's moved to Canada, and he's
Right.
coached and all that, got all his coaching badges. He should manage
Awesome.
West Ham, for Christ's sake. But it's
Yeah.
like he got all his coaching badges, but because like going through that, going down that road, it's like he's been acclimatized to college soccer now, and it's just like
Oh.
weird when you hear it. And he still has his Cockney accent, so it's
Uh
weird
huh.
when you hear a Cockney say soccer, and it's just
Yeah.
like, and I
Yeah. It
always
hurts.
correct him. I'm like, no, it's football.
Yeah.
He's like, Matthew, we're in Canada. I'm like, I don't care if we're in Zimbabwe. It
Right.
is called football. It's but yeah, that's the only thing that irks me about that guy. But he was a good boy. He knew two
Yeah.
things. And no,
Yeah.
it was Katie. She always does her show very like into like she knows her stuff, like you said. She
Hmm.
knows her stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's always intellectual. It's always, it's yeah, it's she does a good job. She does a
Yeah.
good job, man. She does
She's like,
okay. Robert, sorry, go on.
well, yeah. So at Stowe's, like, I'm like, I'm like, oh look, Fredericks is so fast. Isn't that awesome? And she's like, okay, Fredericks needs to circle back into the midfield with the back and the back four and the this and the that. And I'm like, oh
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Like her intellect is nuts. Her
Yeah.
intellect
Yeah.
with football is nuts. Like she knows the game. Like
Right.
she's left me like I've been on her show, Wally, and she's left me lost sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I've been like, hold
Right.
on. Am I
Yeah.
talking to
I
like
know.
some bloke from like East London, or am I talking to a girl
Right.
from like Pittsburgh? Like, what is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
no, she knows,
Yeah.
she
She
knows
knows.
her
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
man. She
Yeah.
knows. Yo, speaking of sun, I know this is going off topic, but speaking about like how it was sunny in Philadelphia on match day, are they coming out with the new series, dog? Because I love that series, man.
I don't know, to be honest. Is it still going on, or it's
I don't
or
know.
no? Yeah, I don't know
I
either.
don't know.
But
Because you
it's a
saw the
great
girl
show.
there. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the best. It's one of my favorites,
Yeah.
man. I love who's the little guy that bunks up with Danny DeVito? Charlie. Charlie's my favorite dog. I think he is such a character, man.
Okay.
I think he's such a
Yeah.
character, man.
Yeah. He is.
But the girl in it, she got her own show
Yeah.
called
She
The
did.
Myth.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen that?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's
Is it
really
good?
good.
Yeah, she's good. I really like her in in It's Always Sunny. But
Oh yeah, and
yeah,
she comes like basically she's like a hood rat girl, like comes from
right,
like the projects or whatever, or like just like trailer park kind of things, right?
right,
And then her
nice.
sister, who's like in the money, her sister's in the money. And
Uh huh.
apparently her sister like goes on vacation or something. And her sister's like, could you come to my mansion and like babysit my kids for like a month or so? And then like, oh, it just goes on. And she's living a lavish life, like spending her credit card like it's going out of style and living
Wow.
in a mansion, having her like trailer park boyfriend come over and chill with her. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is
Oh, that's
thumbs up,
fun.
man.
I should
Yeah,
check it
yeah.
out. It sounds like a fun
Oh,
premise.
100.
Yeah.
No, it is fun, man. But Ryan Fredericks, topic at hand. Um, do you think he's been given a fair shout this season, or do you think we should see more of him?
I think no, I think it's legitimate. I think
Yeah,
Moyes is basically given him the cups and the Europa League,
yeah,
and honestly, I think that's correct because Sufal is a much
yeah,
stronger defender, a more real defensive right back, and I think that's what you need in the Premier League.
yeah,
You see him like a ferocious defender, just like
yeah.
stuck on whoever he needs to cover. Yeah, I don't think Fredericks has that. He's kind of like for me, he's like the shiny, toy with he
Yeah,
gets he gets going in top speed and he gets me excited, hopefully other people excited. But I agree, he doesn't quite have the ferocious defense, which honestly for Moyes in the league is what you need. So I think they're playing it right with the cup Europa for Fredericks, Sufal in the league. So
yeah. But
um,
if you get a fully fit Ryan Fredericks, I think
yeah,
that you know how like Cresswell was left back and then he went to like left center back.
right.
Like I think you could have Cresswell's left center back, Zuma in the middle. Let's say you had Sufal like beside him, like right center back, and then
Mm-hmm.
you could have like
Oh,
Fredericks and Masuaku because I think
yeah,
Fredericks and Masuaku complement one another because that speed going down both channels,
yeah,
and they're not the best finishers, they're not the best defenders, but what they do is they bring pace to the team.
yeah. Oh, I
You know
agree.
what I
I think
mean?
I've always said that Fredericks is a better right wing back than
Yeah,
I think he's a better right wing back than Sufal because Sufal doesn't quite have that pace to get into the corner and then like
yep,
cross it or whatever.
yep.
Um, and if Fredericks would just work a little on his shooting, then he
That's it.
because
If Fredericks
when you
like somebody hid his like shooting boots. Somebody hid
yeah,
his
I
shooting
know.
boots. So it's like you need to find those shooting boots,
Right.
Fredericks. And Matsuaku, same thing. You need to find those shooting boots. Like I've been impressed with Matsuaku's going forward and putting it in the box, and I've been
Yeah.
impressed with Fredericks going forward and putting
Yeah.
it in the box. So if we just utilize them for that reason and that reason only,
Hmm.
I think that's something to not laugh at. Like that's a
Yeah.
good look. That's a
Yeah.
good look, man. And yeah, like the whole triangle thing with let me I was gonna say the French triangle thing, like the diamond thing with Diop, whatchamacallit, Zuma and Areola. What's your thoughts on Areola? Were you impressed the other night when he played against Manchester United?
Areola. Yeah, I think he made some great athletic saves. I think he started off a little shaky, but
Yeah,
but then I think he calmed down and played into the match.
yeah,
But somebody said, and it might have even been James Fever, whose opinion I trust, or somebody said he probably didn't even need to, if he had been in the right position, like playing properly, he wouldn't have needed to like make that athletic save. So
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
qualified to judge that, but
No,
I
but
think he looked good.
he looks. How can I say? Me and DJ Rusty B in the place to be. Me and Russ were talking about how He looks fresh. He looks exciting. It's
Hmm.
something new, and
Yeah.
this is this has been a long time, Wally, that we've had two goalkeepers that are really like keeping one another on their toes. Because the first mistake is going to cost them the shirt,
Yeah. That's right.
and it's good to see. It's good.
Yeah.
Like, so, apparently, Titch didn't get your email. So
Yeah.
you know what? Send me your email in Twitter, and then I'll forward it to him, man.
Okay. Yeah.
I got you.
I thought I sent it to the place that you guys told me, but maybe not. But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you could
Yeah.
always like you can send it on my Twitter, or you can send it to
Okay.
westhamrandom@gmail.com. Either or, man.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
do
bud.
that.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, but yeah, Areola. It's good to have that competition now for goalkeepers again. Um,
Yeah.
I'm what's your take on Zuma so far? He looks like a seasoned pro, didn't he?
Oh, he looks awesome. I love him.
Yeah.
He dominates that box.
Yes,
Any headers coming in, he's
he's
there.
got them. Yeah,
He's kind of like a Ginger Pele with the headers clearing out stuff. But he
that's a
also
good
has the
comparison.
skills. Yeah, he
That's a
also has
good
the skills.
comparison.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
that's a really
he
good comparison.
he has the skills too. Like so,
Yeah,
yeah, he just looks great. I think he looks like a great signing. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with
and you know what?
Zuma.
I like his simplicity. Like when 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 I see a football with real skill, he does the hard stuff, but he makes the hard stuff look easy, and he's simple. Like he plays the way he
Hmm.
faces. He's not trying to do like a whole bunch of tricks like Cristiano Ronaldo or nothing
Right.
like that. It's just like he plays the game easy, plays the way he faces. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
no, it's he's a seasoned pro, and
Yeah.
it's brilliant to see. I really like the dynamics between him and Diop. Like what I saw,
Yeah.
um, I thought him and Diop looked immense, and I think if you put Areola behind that, they'll be able to communicate
Yep.
like to one another. Like they're all from like Pittsburgh, dog. They'll be all
Right.
able to
Right.
communicate like one another, like talking the same like cheesesteak
Yeah.
language, dog.
Yeah. Well,
Trust me, man.
I think that's a Moyes genius move in that
Yep.
he's building a future like solid defense with guys that can all communicate super well together. They probably hang together, at
Yep.
practice and stuff, because that's sort of natural. Like everybody who speaks French is probably going to hang together, and you know,
Yep.
so with teams where you got multiple languages, if you build that defense with people who can communicate for the future, wow, I think it's like with Diop and Zuma will help him along, and with Areola, I think we're going to have a great defense.
And
And
you got it with the Czech boys too, don't you, Ollie? Like
yeah,
with
exactly.
Kral
Yep.
and Suchek and Sufal,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Those
and
guys.
they're in little patches. Like
Yeah.
like Sufal can play to Suchek or Kral.
Yeah.
Suchek and Kral can play to one another. Like
Hmm.
it yeah. There's that. I see what he's doing, and it's
Yeah.
smart. It's smart.
Yeah.
And then you got like the only one out is the Algerian, but like Ben Ramo, but like you got Bowen, you got Antonio who are English. You know what I mean? Declan
Right.
Rice who's
Yeah.
English. So those are those
Yeah.
three. So you got
Yeah.
like three Czechs, you got three Englishmen, you got three French guys. Like you see what he's doing? It's smart, man.
And don't forget, Frederick speaks fluent French. So he's right in.
I
No,
did, yeah,
no,
right.
I'm
Oh,
just
see,
kidding.
piss off,
I'm
piss
just
off.
kidding.
I believe that too. I was like, when you said that, I was like, yo, his name just turned from FredricKs to FredricKs. Like,
Yeah.
I was like,
No, he
no,
might. I don't know. I doubt it.
you
But
know who
anyway.
can speak fluent French though? Honestly, and this is like a humdinger. Ben Rama.
Yes. Yeah. I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see him hanging with the guys from France because yeah, he speaks French. So
So all we need to do is get like a couple more like whatchamacallit, Argentinians and Algerians, and we're
yeah.
winning the league.
Yeah.
That's
There
it.
we go.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Well, I could, and you know what? I could see Moyes doing that too. I'm not even playing around. What do you feel our chances are against Rapid on Thursday? I think it is, man.
Oh, I feel like we should beat them. It's at home. I think they're the
Yep,
weakest team in our
yep,
group,
yep.
and it's almost like, yeah, I think we should beat them. I don't really know anything about them other than they've got to be the weakest team, and we should beat them. So, and it's at home. I think the crowd are going to be fired up. I mean, honestly, they're going to be
Oh,
fired up.
100%.
So, I think
That's that. Yeah, go on.
I think that'll carry it. You know, even if the guys come out a little flat or something, the crowd will get
Yep,
them right back in it.
we'll
And
pick them up. Yep.
so I think it'll be a win. I think it's got to be a win. So yeah,
Who
we're
would your
winning.
team be? Who would your team be? I love that. Come on, you ask. Who would your team be, man?
Well, I would play pretty much what we played against Dinamo Zagreb. I guess it
Yeah,
sounds
so
like,
kind of like a first team with like a bit of second second stringers.
yeah, but I wouldn't have Antonio in there.
No, me neither.
So I'd
I
play
want to
like
see this
Bowen.
Uncle Flex. I want to see this Uncle
Oh,
Flex kid, man. I like from what I've seen. If you haven't like YouTubed him, Wally, please YouTube him because he's like a mix between Ben
oh,
Rama and
yeah,
Antonio. Uncle
I saw
Flex.
him.
He's
Yeah,
so yeah.
I
He's
saw
so
him
good, man.
yeah, I watched him in the preseason. He scored
Oh,
against
good for
his
you.
old team, Celtic,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And yeah, he looked good. He looked very
Yeah,
bright.
he does. He looks
Yeah.
tidy, man. He has. You can tell that he has natural ability, and he kind of bullies things. But he has that flair like Ben
Uh huh.
Rama, but he has that bully kind of beast mode thing like Antonio. And oh, he's just. I'm not saying he's ready because I know there's a big step up from under 23s to the Premier League and
Yeah.
preseason to English Premier League season. I know
Hmm.
there's a big step up, but I think he can handle it. And if you don't throw the boys in the deep end, then they're never going to learn how to swim. And that's why I was kind of mad that we got rid of Connor Coventry because I felt it was his time for us to throw him in the deep end and just like see what he could do.
Yeah. 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 Certainly, Coventry could have played like against Vienna this week.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I hope to see Kral in there.
yeah. Bro.
I don't want Antonio playing. I
No,
wish
me neither.
Fredericks could play, but it doesn't sound like he will.
Might
So
be a bit too soon, mightn't it? Might
yeah,
be a bit too soon. Yeah,
I hate to use
yeah,
Sufal because he had to cover for Fredericks last week,
yep.
and didn't Johnson start against Dinamo on the left?
I think he did. Yes,
Yeah, so he
yes.
was on the left. So yeah, maybe we'll have to have Sufal at right back then.
Yeah,
But
because I think Moyes is take like really like I know football is football and football is football, right?
yeah,
Like I know that, but it's like Moyes I think wants to take this seriously because it's a cash cow basically, man.
oh
Like
yeah,
we win that.
yeah,
That's 22
yeah,
million in our pocket. Like I think we already got like 5 to 700,000 from like against Dynamo. Like
right.
and then
Yeah,
we got money for the League Cup. Like he wants
yeah,
to take these cups seriously because it is football and we want to win something, especially on Mark Noble's last season. But we
absolutely.
definitely want to win something. But I think that yeah, he wants to do it for the two reasons of winning something and getting a bit of coin out of it as well, just to
Yeah,
up the kitty that we have to purchase players and but I wouldn't like I think it might be too soon for Frederick. So if Ben
yeah,
Johnson goes in there, I wouldn't mind seeing Matsuaku on the left. Honestly, because he needs his game time.
yeah. He
I
does.
think
Yeah.
yeah, and I think Zuma, I'd like to see him. Yeah, I'd like to see Areola in goal.
Yes, I agree. Ariel and
Would
goal.
you?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, and then Zuma and Diop because I think their pairing is brilliant. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
like you said, would you So you're saying you'd have Sufal over Ben Johnson if Fredericks isn't ready?
No, I think if we're playing Masuaku on the left, then yeah, Ben Johnson on the right. Then yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
because
have Ben
that's his natural
Johnson.
position, isn't it?
Yeah,
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 that's his natural position, man. So yeah, no, that would be
yeah. No,
who would
give
you?
Sufal a right.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, 100%. He's a Yeah, 100%. In the midfield, you'd have Crawl. Who would you have beside him? Suchek or Rice?
Whoever, I think I would have. I guess I would have Rice
Yeah,
because Suchek looks like he needs a rest, man. I don't,
yeah,
I'm a little
yeah.
worried about
No, you're
him.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're bang on the money because that mistake that he made
yeah.
when we
It was
played
just
the other day.
it was a
Yeah,
tired mistake. Yeah,
yeah, that's it. Like he meant to put more weight on the ball, but
yeah,
he was just shattered. Like he was
yeah,
shattered, man. He and it came from Zuma, and Zuma knew like it was going to go to him, then it was going to go back to Ogana. Zuma knew that,
right.
but he looked, he just the fatigue of playing in the cup and the Europa League is having an effect on
Yeah,
players, like we knew it would.
and
But
he's playing in
yeah,
Europe too. He's playing in Europe.
I know,
God.
I know.
So
I'd rest Suchek. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
one
So
hundred percent.
he's not going to get a rest in the international break either. So at
I know.
least somebody like Bowen is going to get a rest
Yeah,
during the international break, so we can play him. We can run him out like every match until
yeah,
then. But
yeah.
unfortunately, Suchek, man, that guy needs a break, and so does Sufal.
And
Um,
even if you look at it, like Ben Rama, he's going to go play for,
Algeria.
he's going to go play for Algeria. So it's like
Yeah,
maybe this is the perfect time to put somebody like Aquaflex in that position. But
yeah,
then up
yeah,
front, like yeah, you could have Bowen because he's not going anywhere, and
yeah.
you could have.
Just
But
put Bowen
now,
in
I
there.
was going to
Yeah.
say Fornals, but Fornals is going to be going away probably too.
Is he? Shit. Yeah,
It,
you're right.
I
Dang.
know.
Our players are
It's
too freaking
weird.
good.
That's what I'm saying. We've never had this problem
I
before
know.
where they're almost all internationals. It's like
Wow.
I know, I know. Bring
Dang.
Carlton Cole back, get him again.
Yeah.
Bring Jack
Yeah.
Collison back, get him
Right.
again. No, but yeah, it's gonna be like I'd have Craw and Rice. I know, and Rice is going away too. Oh my days. But I'd have
Yeah.
Crawl and I'd have Rice in there because Rice he can handle it, and I think Ben Rama can too. So like Rice, Crawl, Ben Rama, Akuflex, and four nows maybe with Bowen up front, man.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Moyes will make the right decision. This is why we're not West Ham managers, and he is. He'll make the
Right.
right decision, and we might look at the team sheet and be like, "Oh, what did you do?" And then we'll win the match. So,
Well,
and
the
he could
nice
honestly put out. Go on.
the nice thing is we're playing at home, so we can have
Yeah,
like our top players like Antonio on the bench just in
yeah,
case, kind of thing. In case we
yeah.
need
It's
to.
not like
Yeah.
it's
It's
not
not
like
like
we're
they're
traveling.
traveling way
Yes,
away to. Yeah.
yeah. Like I know it wasn't that far to Croatia, but it's still like an airport, like
Yeah.
going on a flight, like that takes a lot out of you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so even though it wasn't in like Mother Russia or whatever, like it takes a lot out of you, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, but it should be good. It should be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Me too.
I think that was brilliant news about Fredericks because I was really concerned that he did his hammy in and he didn't. It was
Yeah.
only his ankle, and
I
yeah, so
figured it was an
hopefully,
ankle because
me too.
the pitch is
Yep,
sloped down. That's
yep.
terrible. It's so close there to the drainage area
Oh no, I know,
that
I know.
yeah, that's ridiculous.
You know who else was saying that? While he was Frank McAvenny. He said it's absolutely ludicrous for them
Yeah.
to be able to have that. Like
Right.
it's an injury waiting to happen, basically,
Yeah.
man.
Absolutely. It's a shame
What
because
what's go on? It is a shame, 100%.
yeah, because Fredericks was starting off really bright. He assisted on that goal. He made that goal. I mean,
Oh, I
honestly,
know,
he
and that was a
cut
beautiful assist, man.
Yeah, he cut through like three Man U players
Yeah.
and then passed it out to Lanzini. Just a great move. So it
Well,
was a shame.
he nutmegged the one guy. He nutmegged the
Yeah,
one guy, and then
yeah.
like, oh, there was Gaz
And
is
then
in the
just zoom
building.
like, yeah,
Yeah, Gaz is in the
it's
building. He's
Gazzo.
asking how you are. He's asking how I am. Gaza, we are brilliant because you are in effect. Yeah, he just
Yes.
when he went down the right and he nutmegged that guy, and then like you could see last ditch effort just to get the ball into the box, and he got it. He did it. Like I was
Hmm.
well impressed with FredricKs, man. Well impressed with FredricKs. Like
Yeah, yeah.
we're seeing
Oh well.
we're seeing the best out of him now, man. The last thing we wanted was like an injury where he's
Oh, I
out for
know.
months because he's starting
Yeah,
to pick
yeah,
up momentum.
yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
But I
I
was
agree with
encouraged
you, man.
because by the end of the match, he was like, he was in, sitting in in the stands with the other
Yeah,
players who weren't playing, and he was walking around. He looked like he was walking around okay, so it couldn't have been that bad. Um,
yeah,
so
yeah.
anyway, so I
You've
was,
seen it. You've seen it before, like when Antonio's gone off, when he's done his hammy, and then he just got that big
yeah,
pack of ice, like right on the back and
yeah, yeah,
limping. Like, and Fredericks wasn't limping at all. He was walking
yeah.
normal.
I
So
and I didn't see any ice on him either. So yeah, that was
no,
encouraging. Yeah.
no, that was encouraging, man. That
Wow.
was encouraging, man. It like, oh, I'm looking so forward to like, it was epic halftime. He said we could just play the Carabao Cup squad. That's basically what you said, Wally. Like we could play, like, because it's one of the easiest teams we have in
Yeah.
the Europa League, like,
Yep.
which were fixtures. Like we could
Hmm.
easily play the Carabao Cup team. Epic hashtag.
Right.
You're right, man.
Yep.
Epic hashtag. Epic hashtag. Epic hashtag. That's it. Yeah, no, we could easily, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward.
Yep.
I'm loving this season, Wally. I'm
Oh,
loving it.
I
And you
know.
know what? For all those people that said, "Oh, this is a once in a lifetime thing, and we're only winning because fans aren't in the ground and this and that," we've only got better having fans in the ground.
Right. Yeah. I know. Yeah,
I love
and
it, man.
I noticed the players when they like tweet out or Instagram or whatever,
Yeah,
they're always saying, especially the away support, we can, you guys, spurred us on. Thank you to the support, blah blah blah. So
isn't that
they notice
beautiful?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, and I love it. Like after every game, they make a point of going up to the fans if
Hmm.
they're away or they're at home, especially when they're away. But and they go there, they all throw their shirts like to the fans, and I want
Yeah.
to be that guy sitting like right there and grab one of their
Yeah.
jerseys,
I
dog. If I
wish.
grab a Fredericks jersey, it's coming to Pennsylvania, dog. I'm sending it to
All right.
Pennsylvania straight up,
All right.
100%. Number 24 is coming to your door. Not
Awesome.
even playing, man.
Yeah.
Not even playing, man. It's yeah, it's good news, good times. It's happy to be a hammer, isn't it, Wally?
Yeah. We got to appreciate it. It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And the football we're playing, it's like what I like is like you see Moyes, and Moyes is like like when you see the player, it's like I remember my dad used to coach this like young youth team,
Uh huh.
and my dad's just like just one touch. He's like let the ball do the work. One touch,
Hmm.
let the ball do the work.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
then they were like, when are we gonna be able to play real football? And my dad like just laughed. He's like, you are playing real football. He's like,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah, like you let the ball do the work. One touch here, one
Hmm.
touch there. And I seen Moyes on the sideline doing his nutting. When people were taking more than two touches, he was like, one touch. And I was like,
Oh
oh, I
wow.
love this guy. I love
Huh.
this guy. I love this guy.
Interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so good, man. It was so
Yeah. It
good.
is.
What's guys are saying? There were people who wanted Fredericks out. I know. There were people who wanted Fredericks out. There were people who wanted Diop out. There were people
Yeah.
who wanted Obana out. There were people who wanted Fabianski out. They're all eating humble pie right now, man.
Yeah. Yep. We.
Because
Yeah.
those are the boys.
I know. I think Moyes knows how to, work the man management angle.
Yeah,
Get everybody in
big time.
together, getting a
Yeah.
good crew of people. Like, really have any like prima donnas or anything
No.
particularly, and they're all people who want to work hard, and play together, celebrate together. So yeah, I think he's built a really good camaraderie in the squad and such.
Yeah.
So
Like
yeah.
I know it was said that before we wanted Arnie to come back, but
Hmm.
do you feel that Arnie would have been a disruptance like in the dressing room?
Yeah, I'm in two
Me
minds
too.
about that because
Yeah, he's a good
um,
player, but he,
yeah,
he has an attitude, didn't he?
right. But then Moyes actually turned him into a striker, so
Yeah,
I think Moyes liked him. So I would trust Moyes' judgment on that one, whether
yeah,
he wanted him or not. To be honest,
yeah.
I
Like
actually thought
go on.
I thought when we had Anderson, in retrospect, I thought Arnie got the best out of Anderson because Arnie would always be like yelling at him like give me a better pass and shit. And
Yeah,
that was the in retrospect that was the best season Anderson had for us. So because as soon as
well,
Arnie left, then I think Anderson just kind of went back down into his shell or whatever. And
and
but so
you heard it.
anyway,
You
that's
heard
water under the bridge. Anderson's
No, it's
gone.
water under the bridge, Wally. It is water under the bridge, but it's also like water at Niagara Falls because I'll show you this. Like in the news today, apparently Anderson is blowing up Syria up. Like he's there, people are calling him reborn.
Hmm.
He's performing out of his boots. Like
Hmm.
yeah, and you always knew that was going to happen, didn't you?
Yeah,
Like I did.
yeah,
I knew that was going to happen. Once we sold him, I was like, all he needed was like an arm around him and,
yeah,
just drill up the boy's confidence and somebody like Arnie to be like,
yeah,
that was a shit pass. Give
yeah,
me a
yeah.
good
Come
one.
on, man.
Like, no,
Yeah,
that's it, man.
I know.
So he,
Yeah, we
he
just didn't
probably
do it
has
right.
those like Italians like, Mamma mia, like I wanted the ball, like you know what I mean? And he's like, oh shit, I gotta like perform, and now
Yeah,
he's performing. Like
yeah, yeah.
it's
I get.
it's
Yeah, I guess just like with Allaire and Anderson, I think they were Pellegrini signings,
yep.
and it just wasn't the right chemistry for Moyes. That obviously when they go somewhere else, they're gonna do better. So that's kind of inevitable. But I think we're doing massive ourselves. So
Yeah,
you know,
and you saying that the only player that's really the Pellegrini signing the place for us right now is Fornals.
yeah. And I think he really tried to figure out. He probably went to Moyes like, what do you want from me?
Yeah,
I know you
yeah,
weren't my guy, but what do you want from me? And that guy, he tries so hard. I love it. And he appreciates the fans, and the
yeah.
fans now appreciate him. So
Well,
I love
that
his
that was
hard work.
one. That was yeah. He and hard work 100%. And
Yeah.
Wally, that was one thing that I don't know if you watch Hammer's Chat, but there's a boy
Hmm.
on there called Gonzo,
Yeah.
and he did
Oh
a
yeah.
show the other day. Yeah, it's a good show, top class. And he did a show the other day, and he was talking about when we went to play Oxford, and it was either the League Cup or the FA Cup, and we got blown away.
Right.
He was the only everybody on the team was kind of like giving it this and ducking and diving into the dressing room. He was the only one that went over to the fans,
Wow.
praised them, clapped, gave them the praise, and like kind of said, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
Right.
sorry."
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
for an Argentinian who's not even from like East Ham, East London, to like go over to like that section and do that, that takes some balls, man.
Yeah.
And like he did that, and the fans just kind of like, they welcomed him with open arms, man. Like,
Yeah. They
and
appreciate it.
yeah,
Hmm.
he has that love, man. He has that West Ham in him, and he is like Gonzo calls him what the Cockney Spaniard, and he is. He's like he's the Cockney Spaniard, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's he's brilliant. He's not too flashy. He's not too flashy,
No.
but
No.
if you watch, like he gets himself stuck in, but he
Yeah.
also lays off some beautiful balls
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah.
create goals. But
Yeah.
the balls he lays off will be like 3, 4 balls behind like when the goal gets scored. But if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have the ball in that position to be able to score. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I love it, man.
Yeah. I love Fornals.
Yeah, Fornals is. I love the whole squad. Like, there's
Yeah.
not one person on the squad who
Right.
I don't dislike. Like, honestly, I think they all give that, like Moyes' mantra. If you can't run, you don't play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're
Right.
all abiding by that, playing to that. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, it doesn't get much better than this, man.
Yep. I'm loving these times. I'm appreciating it. We've got games, twice a week almost.
I
It's
know, aren't
great.
we lucky?
I
I feel
know. We're
sorry
so
for the
lucky.
players because like they're knackered in that, but I love it because like
I know.
we got
Yeah.
games on like a Thursday, on a Tuesday,
Yeah.
on a
Woo.
Wednesday, on a Saturday.
Yep. Yeah. It's great.
We got more West Ham games than like Coronation got like sitcoms or drama shows,
Yeah.
dog. I ain't even
Yeah.
playing with you. Like,
It's fun.
it's so-
Yeah.
was- but,
Anyway.
but, yo, so guys are saying yes, that Brentford game will be tough. It will, but the Brentford game will be tough. But I think this is where you're going to see the best out of somebody like Antonio, because he likes playing those championship teams that have just come up. I think you're going to see the best out of Bowen. Ben Rama might go off the boil, but I can't see it happening.
But it's
Yeah,
his old team. I feel like
yeah,
Ben Rama is going to try really hard because it's his old team, and
yeah, yeah.
so
It's going to be a good match. It's
yeah,
going to be a good match,
it's a
and
good one.
credit to like their scouting department, or the boy that does the scouting for Brentford is an absolute gem. Like
Hmm.
he's brought in good players.
Yeah.
He's kept a hold of them. He might have let whatchamacallit, Ben
Ben,
Rama go,
yeah.
but that's why you might see the best out of Ben Rama because that's his old stomping ground. So he
Right.
might have something to prove, man.
Yep.
Yeah, honestly, man, I would have loved that Tony kid though, man. I think he is a
Yeah,
brilliant
he's
study.
good. They have a
I would
good
have
left
loved
back
that.
too. Henry, their left
Oh,
left
Rico
back
Henry,
Henry's good.
come
Yeah, I
on.
wish we had gotten him. Yeah, to be honest. But well,
Come on. Like,
but but
yo,
Cresswell seems to be reborn. So I think Moyes is reborn Cresswell because
yeah.
Cresswell's been playing well. Yeah.
No,
So
Cresswell's been playing very well. Let me ask you this. If Noble's not on the pitch, who would you have take the penalties?
if Noble's not on the pitch, who would I take the penalty? I would have somebody like Ben Rama. I assume he's got a good free kick, in him.
And
And
he took all the penalties for Brentford.
did he? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have him. I think if he's on the
See,
pitch, or Bowen
I'm
maybe.
in two worlds. I'm in two worlds because I think I'd have Cresswell take them, but Ben Rama, it would either be Ben Rama or Cresswell for me.
Okay.
Even Suchek. If I had to pick three, Ben Rama, Suchek, or Cresswell, those would be my three.
Hmm.
Honestly, I think Bryce thinks he has too much to prove in taking
Yeah.
penalties, and he
Yeah.
doesn't. I think he just needs to get more comfortable in taking penalties. So maybe
Hmm.
like a year or two from now, where are we going to be in a year or two from now? Like what Moyes is building, like, oh my goodness, we're going to be in heaven like a year or two from now, man. I'm already in heaven. I'm
I
already in
know.
heaven. Man.
We
It's
are going to
madness.
be. Yeah.
It's
It's going
mad.
to be awesome.
What do you? Yeah, it is 100%.
Yeah.
What do you got on for today, Wally?
Yeah. I got to get going. I'm off to the gym. I got to climb some rocks and work out. So
There you go, my G. Wally, thank you very much for coming
yeah.
on. It's always a pleasure when the bat signal goes out, it gets captured,
Yeah.
and like you come on. Thank you
I
very
know.
much. Email
Took.
me,
Oh yeah.
at
I
westhamrandom
will.
at gmail, or just Twitter me your email. I'll send
I
it to
will.
Titch. And everybody watching this, Wally World's going to be on one from each team with Titch on Hammers Fans United next Monday or Tuesday. You heard it
That's
here
right.
first.
I got my team already picked. I'm ready to go.
This
I use
guy.
this
Wow.
and I use a special method to do it. So you'll have to tune in to find out how I did it.
I'm excited now.
Yeah,
I'm excited now.
yes.
I am
My
excited now. I am
listen.
excited now.
He's got
Oh
these
my
guys
God.
like James Fever. He's going to have Charlie Walsh, I guess, Gatesy. I mean, all these guys know their stuff and everything. Trust me, they're good. I trust their knowledge, but my team is guaranteed to be the best.
Wally's coming with it. You heard it here first. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wally's coming with it. Be on the lookout. The
Yep.
bad signal is going worldwide, dog. How do you win?
Guaranteed. My methodology is flawless.
Yo,
My team will
I
be the
love yo.
best, guaranteed.
I'm looking forward to it already. It's like I want to go to sleep until like next Monday or Tuesday, and then wake up and I find out Wally's team. You're
Yep.
joking me, man.
Yep.
That's dope. That's dope.
All
I'm
right.
really looking forward to it, man.
There we go.
Yo, you go do your workouts.
I gotta go.
Stay fit
Yep.
in the world and thing. And yeah, man, big
Try
up
my
yourself,
best.
yeah.
Trying my best to stay in shape, or at my age as close to as that I can be. So
Nah, you only look a day older than like 51, dog. You're good.
you're too kind. You're too kind, Peach. What a guy. All right.
No, man, big up yourself. Yo, one last thing to say is what?
We are fucking massive.
Yes, we are, and we are fucking random. You don't know. Peace out, yes,
Random.
sir.